Can you believe that a photo of my hand is worth $1,000? It sounds envious, but it's not easy. I'm Layla, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe to the video channel. All my life, I've always been proud that my mother is the best. My father left when I was young, so my mother was the only one I could follow. She is beautiful, rich, and extremely famous. She is an arm and leg model for luxury brands. You know, not everyone can do this job because they have very strict appearance requirements. Just being tall and thin is not enough. Every inch of their body has to be perfect. That's why my mother is obsessed with looks. She never sunbathes and does heavy work and even avoids using sharp objects. Actually, it's not a big problem because she's rich. She can hire a maid to do all the housework and stuff. But she is obsessed not only with her own appearance, but also with me and my sister Belle. As twins, we are identical, but our mother doesn't treat us the same. When Belle was born first, my mother was very disappointed. What's on her feet? Wound, huh? It's a birthmark, ma'am. It looks like a flower. Perhaps a sign that her life would be as smooth as walking on a flower path. It's ridiculous. It's the flaw that makes her life less than perfect and has to live a trivial life. And when I was born an hour later, and without any birthmarks, my mother was extremely pleased. Oh baby, you are as pretty as me. But aren't they all the same? Ever since my sister and I were little, my mother has always taken care of me more than my sister. While I had to study skincare, yoga, pose for the camera, and dozens of other related subjects, my sister was free to play. It's not fair. Why does she can watch TV while I have to practice a piano? But you got to go to the spa while I was left alone at home. I'd rather be alone at home than carry heavy books in my head. Trust me, it's a lot easier to wear them on your head than to recite them. You two, stop arguing. Layla goes to bed now. You have a yoga class tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And Belle, if you don't study properly, what are you going to do with that ugly appearance? God, look at your short hair. Who would believe that you are my daughter? Not only does my mother decide what I need to study, but she also interferes with my dressing. No matter how hot or cold the weather is, every time I go out, I have to cover up tightly, not reveal any parts of my skin. Can you believe I have to wear a mask, gloves, and trousers in the middle of summer? While Belle can wear whatever she likes. She always complains that she doesn't care about her and is jealous of me. But she didn't know that I feel a lot of pressure because my mother follows me all the time. I'm so fed up with her complex request. To do this, not to do that, not even the simplest thing to eat and drink. I want to eat KFC. This salad is so bland. Stop whining. You even got Mom to make the salad for you. Well, I had to cook instant noodles for myself. Not only at home, we often quarrel at school as well. Belle is so smart. She not only does well in school, but also works hard in extracurricular activities. On the contrary, every time I want to study, my mother thinks that I waste my time. About campaigning or joining sports clubs, there's no way she would allow me to join because it's too easy to get hurt. Bad grade again? You don't really have a brain, do you? I'm not stupid. I just don't have time to study. That's right. You're so busy with stupid things like posing in front of the mirror that you can't even remember a simple formula. Belle and her friends start laughing at me. They always think I am eccentric and stupid. I'm so embarrassed that I burst into tears and run away. I go to a place where no one is there and intend to sit here to gnaw at the pain until school is over. At that moment, I hear a guitar sound coming from behind a tree. The melodious melody and warm voice help me calm down. I stop crying and quietly sing along.
Who's that?
The guitar stopped and I realized I'm singing too loudly. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
It's okay. I just want to know whose cute voice is just now.
I immediately recognized Leonard as he walks out. He is the most popular boy in school. He's tall, handsome, and romantic most of all. He's super good at singing and composing. Most of the girls in school like him, and I am no exception. I'm Layla.
Beautiful Lady Layla. Can you sing a song with me?
I couldn't refuse when I look into those charming eyes. Leonard starts to strum the first notes, and what a coincidence! It's my favorite song. I easily catch the beat and feel the rhythm. At the end of the song, he pats me.
You have such a beautiful voice. I really want you to sing my next song.
Really? Can I?
Why not? I'll contact you once I'm done.
One day, what seems like a nightmare suddenly turns strange. I happily return to the classroom, ignoring the taunt behind my back. For the next week, I feel like I'm living in paradise. I can't stop smiling and thinking about the song Leonard wrote for me, even when I go to sleep. Maybe it will be a country song or a pop song? It would be great if it was a love song. A month later, I go to school as usual when I suddenly see Belle and Leonard standing together. All around them is a loud cheering crowd. They look so good together. Oh my God, Belle and Leonard, truly a perfect combination.
I can't wait. I want to listen to the new song right now.
What are they saying? New song? But Leonard promised to compose for me, didn't he? I am extremely angry. It's my sister and the guy I like. How could they treat me like that? Stop! That's my song, not you! What? Don't make fun anymore, Layla. Do you want to do something stupid again? You're the stupid one. Leonard promised me a new song. Right, Leonard? Don't make it difficult for Leonard. He's not our mother. He doesn't need to do anything for you. So, don't be so demanding. I didn't force him. He promised me. The argument is gradually out of control, and Belle and I start fighting back and forth for the sheet music. It's mine. No, it's mine. The fragile paper couldn't stand it for too long and tears, causing Belle and I fall. She's picked up by Leonard, and I accidentally bump into the locker, causing it to open, and books and school supplies pour down on me. Look what you did. The music sheet is torn. I couldn't answer her because of the sharp pain in my hand. It looks like I got hit by a pair of scissors. It is the first time in my life that I'm injured. Oh no! Are you okay? I'm too scared to say anything and then faint. When I woke up in the infirmary, my mother is there. She's furious and Belle lowered her head. It's your fault, Belle. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt Layla. Did you know Layla has a photo shoot tomorrow? Now, how can I talk to them? What about the contract compensation? Do you know how valued it is? I'm still mad at her, but I don't want her to be scolded like that. It is partly my fault that the accident happened. She didn't mean to push me down. Mom, stop yelling at Belle. I will try to finish the photo shoot. How? Look at your hand. Who wants to take a picture of a hand with a wound like that? I look down at my hand and realize she's right. The wound is too obvious and takes a long time to heal. Belle approaches me and gently takes my hand. I'm sorry, Layla. I shouldn't have argued with you. At that moment, I see not only the contrition in her eyes, but also her beautiful hands. We are twins. We not only have the same face, but also our hands. I can replace you. What do you mean? I take Belle's hand and come in front of her mother. Like me, she suddenly realizes how beautiful they are. Her hand doesn't have a birthmark. She can replace me. But we're twins. People won't find out. In order to avoid being indebted to huge sums of money, my mother is forced to agree. Mom lets her wear a wig and makeup exactly like me to participate in the photo session. Actually, I'm worried too, so I decided to go and support Belle. At first, she seems very confident.
It's just a hand model photo shoot. I just need to do it once and done.
Okay, you say it. Very soon, Belle realizes this job is not easy at all.
Oh no, these nails are too long. Why do I have to wear so many rings? This one is too wide and the other is too tight. And these bracelets are so heavy, I can't even lift them up.
Calm down. You need to relax. We haven't even started yet. Fortunately, the photo shoot that day only need a hand, not a face otherwise. Belle's grimace would have ruined everything. Belle didn't know how to pose, so I had to stand from a distance as a model just to imitate. Even so, she can't do it well.
What kind of weird pose is that? How long do we have to keep this?
So tired.
Ah! I think I have a cramp.
Belle is constantly complaining about having to change accessories when she has to do her nails for the 5th time.
Look!
Who's crying? Did you say you only need to take one shot and you're done?
I'm wrong, Layla. This job is not suitable for me at all.
So are you still laughing at me or not?
Never!
Although it takes longer than expected, the photo shoot finally ends peacefully. The owner of the brand is very satisfied with the number of photos taken. So my mother is very surprised. I didn't expect you to be so gifted, Belle.
It was thanks to Layla's help.
Maybe I'm wrong. You can also become a potential hand model.
No way. Once is enough.
Since then, Mom has been trying to convince Belle, but she doesn't accept. She always refuses to do that. But I know she likes it because my mother finally cares about her after all. Belle and I stopped arguing and become closer. She teaches me lessons and I impart my makeup secrets to her. We are getting more and more similar to each other that my mother can't tell the difference between us anymore. As for Leonard, we find out he promises the same thing to every girl he meets. As a result, the girls got angry and taught him a lesson for life.